Hello, welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. I'm in Blackpool again today. It seems ages since I came to Blackpool. And for this week's Friday Food Review, I'm off to Vintro Lounge. Now, I've obviously been there before, but it's quite some time. It's at least 2, if not 3 years since I went to Vintro. And I'm trying to hide underneath the Winter Gardens building because it's raining. I'm hoping that this fine weather will have started to have blown in by the time I've eaten. So, Vintro Lounge comes with a story because we're having a new one in Cleveleys. So it's actually owned by a company called Loungers, Loungers. And they are a chain of bars and they're all over the country. And we've known for a long time. It was about January when I found out that they were coming to Cleveleys. So we're all excited, and they're coming to Cats Protection, to the big one that used to be Argos. So that'll be good. That'll be all exciting. So I'm off in there for lunch, and it'll have to be a voiceover as well because they always have music on in here. I do enjoy the music, and it's usually quite loud, and it's just the kind of thing I like listening to, but it's not compatible to YouTube, so I'm afraid it's a voiceover job. So join me and we will go and see what we can have to eat today. Really should have brought my umbrella. It's starting to come quite sharp now. Either that or I could go in Primark and get one of them see-through plastic ones. I've always wanted one of them. Anyway, Loungers. Used to be next this corner, and then it was Pizza Express, and it's a really nice place. It's got a very circusy kind of theme going on. I don't particularly like that. I think that's lovely. So we're going to go upstairs. It's all retro exposed beams and whatnot. So I'm going upstairs today. I like sitting upstairs. There's quite a bit more additional seating up here, and it's a lovely view looking out across Blackpool town centre. There's chairs at the right and there's chairs at the left as it kind of goes round the corner of the building. And this is what I ordered. It's a standard breakfast at £10.25 with all my favourite ingredients. There's smoky bacon, a runny fried egg. There's a Cumberland sausage, 2 hash browns, a slice of brown toast, a mushroom and half of a tomato and a little pot of baked beans. So as you can see, I'm tucking in and I'm enjoying it. Can't say I'm a massive fan of hash browns, but these are really nice. Seem very tasty, tastier than normal, light and fluffy. It's a good menu at Loungers. There's lots of different options. There's ordinary stuff, like a straightforward breakfast. There's tasty options, like curries and Mexican food and tapas and that sort of thing, along with burgers, salads, and of course the very important puddings and cakes and sides. So there's actually something for everybody. We managed to all find something for our varied and different palates when we go. It's a chain of eateries, pubs, call it what you will. Apparently it started in Bristol and they're expanding all over the country, so they opened a new one in Lytham. I think it was just a few weeks before Christmas. It was very near to Christmas time. They're also opening one in St Anne's and of course one in Cleveleys. Like a bit of a tribute to vegetables, there's a flat mushroom which is very tasty, nicely cooked if I can get it into focus. Left a bit, right a bit, left a bit, right a bit, and fire, there we go. And there's also half a tomato as well, which is being grilled, which is just a nice little addition. Now I like catering sausages, I know people complain about them, but this is actually proper Cumberland sausage. And they're really nice, really, really tasty and well cooked as well. I'm really looking forward to the new one opening in Cleveleys. I can feel myself being a frequent flyer in there. They've got the old Cats Protection unit, which was formerly Argos, and they've got licensing application posters in the window. And speaking to the guy that was serving today, it sounds as if it's going to be a while before it's actually finished and open, which, having helped Cats Protection to empty the building, I can understand, because the inside of it is a bit neglected, let's say. It's going to need a lot of work to convert it into an eatery, and it sounds as if it might actually also be on 2 floors. It's on the sunny side of the street as well, so they'll obviously be putting chairs outside and tables for pavement dining, which will be lovely. We can't wait. In fact, I've just been sat scrutinising the menu. I mean, I've looked at it many times when I've been in, but I've just been scrutinising it for all the things that I want to work my way around. When I go out with my dad and Kevin, we tend to sort of pick the things that we know that we'll enjoy. And I've eaten various different meals in various different lounges, and they've all been good. Now I'm saving the best bits while last, the smoky bacon. We don't have smoky bacon at home because T-Boy really don't like it, so the only time I ever get it is when I go out. So I deliberately asked for it well done, and look at this. Oh, it's just so tasty. It's the best bit, and I've saved it while last. It's got the rind on as well, so I've dissected it and cut the little sort of fatty bit off that you get between the meat and the rind. So I've cut that bit off in a gesture of being healthy. And then I've tucked into the rind as well, because you don't often get that, do you? Very nice, really enjoyed that. This was quite a discovery. The soft drink I've got, it's Cawston Press rhubarb, and it's rhubarb and apple, and it's like a cloudy lemonade to look at, but with a distinct taste of rhubarb. And then when I emptied the tin out afterwards, when I emptied the rest of the drink in, there were all little bits of fruit that sort of came out in the bottom, so I swirled it round to drink it. And it's a great view up here as well. I'm sort of facing the window. So I'm doing my usual thing where I'm goggling backwards and forwards and watching everybody walking past. So you can see people walking, and you can see all the skyline and all the rooftops of Blackpool as well, which is quite an interesting thing to sit and watch while you're eating your lunch, while you're drooling over your bacon. I've always liked these tomato ketchup bottles. I kept saying to Kevin that I was going to get one for home, but I know I won't be bothered to actually decant it, but I've always liked them. I've always thought they were nice. I'm down to the very last little bit now, so I'm chasing the baked beans around my ramekin dish. I think these last few are resisting arrest. I'm ending up chasing them round and round in circles. I'm determined I'm going to get them, and there's the last bean. Down to the last bits now. Look, this is my last little bits of bacon that I've saved while last. And I don't know about you, but I always save that bit that's got that's like the streaky bit on a rasher of bacon. I always save that bit for last. It's my very favouriteest bit, that. But I have to say, that was lovely. That was very nice. Going, and not so far off, and gone. The only bit I've left is the little tiny bit of fat off the edge of the bacon. Oh, that was nice. So yum, 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 yum. Well, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I have to say, that was delightful. It's not the first time I've had a lounger's breakfast. And I have to say as well, when you go from one shop to another, the quality is always consistent, the food is always consistent, and I haven't had a bad meal in there yet. I really like loungers. I can't wait for the Cleveleys one to open. So on my search for Blackpool's best, that's definitely right at the top of the list. It's right at the top of the list, and one of the places I would definitely recommend that you try out when you're in Blackpool. So that came to £14.10. I ordered on my phone from the table, so I got an email receipt. Very, very easy to do, and it also gives you a good opportunity to look at the menu properly as well and make your mind up exactly what it is that you want. So that's a definite 10 out of 10, and that's a definite go to visit. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.